Kyrie says he's not going to be able to go tonight, and I guess Marcus is feeling a little under the weather as well.
Marcus is under the weather. He's
Smart.
back at the hotel. Marcus Smart. So I don't know if he's questionable, doubtful, whatever, but I would doubt that he plays.
What does that do for your lineup tonight, Coach?
You know, I think at the end of the day, we play the guys that are available. And one of the things I think about our team is that, you know, the guys that are getting new opportunity or more opportunity will be ready. And, you know, that's one of the benefits of having a group like this. And, you know, you always want everybody available, but our other guys will be ready.
How much of a challenge, Coach, is it to have a team that has shown the ability from a talent standpoint to compete for a championship, but understanding the need to have that sense of urgency on a night-in, night-out basis when you've got some of the guys who are still experiencing a lot of things for the first time?
Sense of urgency wasn't our issue the other night. You know, we played really hard. We got beat. You know, the reality is you have to play hard and well, and we didn't play well the whole game. But we played really hard. It was our best defensive game we've had in a long time. As far as how we wanted to be, we had few mistakes on defense from a transition standpoint. We lost some cutters on the backside, but our pick and roll defense was the best it's been. The shots Ross hit were tough, but our haphazard offense got us in trouble. We turned it over, and we didn't respond to their runs, and their run became a 10-0 run instead of a 10-4 run. That's what it did. So, you know, Orlando, as they proved again last night, you know, you got to play a full 48. You got to play a complete game to win. So I don't think it's as much of an urgency thing. I didn't think we played great at Miami, but I thought it was more of a we have to play better basketball.
Kyrie said he is out tonight, but he's planning to play against Toronto. Do you just kind of have a sense on what?
No, I knew he was out. That's all I know. I haven't talked to anybody about beyond tonight.
Just the expectations being different this season for your group than where you went last year, and young guys do you see that at all impacting the group?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I think the older you get, the more you realize that it's, you know, I've been fortunate now to be on 19 different teams, and obviously the expectations in an NBA environment may be a little bit different because you have an 82-game schedule, but you always have high expectations for your group. And you know, last year they may not have been what everybody else on the outside thought once we had those injuries, but within the walls we were, you know, we were super disappointed we didn't win that last game to go to the finals. And you know, ultimately it's about how you play, and it's about how you come together, it's about how you do things together, it's about how you empower each other, and it's about playing your best basketball. It takes a lot of teams a long time to get there. Some teams never get there. We'll see if this team does, you know, from a consistent basis. But you know, we've shown that we have a chance, so that's good.
Brad Shemmy talked about this, but just the final game of a road trip being a little bit different, needing to come in and just kind of set the tone early as you look to take the momentum back.
You have to do that every game. I don't think it doesn't matter what game of the road trip it is, where you're playing, who you're playing against in the NBA. If you don't do that, you get beat. And even when you do set a tone like we did the other night, you better keep it going. These guys are going to play great tonight. They sat a lot of guys against us last game. You know, when you read what they talk about, this is a big game, and I think that we know how good they are, and we know how well coached they are, and so we're going to have to play great, and that's a fun challenge to have to live up to. You know, it shouldn't be something that you have any fear about. You should just go after it and tackle it.
Or what's kind of your philosophy?
How different are they when they are at full health and have guys like Joe Harris back?
I said last week, I don't see how they don't make the playoffs. They're an excellent offensive team. I think they have a lot of versatility defensively. I think they're superbly coached, and they all know what they do, and they do it every single night.
What's kind of your philosophy during the flow of a game, during timeouts, and getting feedback from players, whether they agree or disagree with what you guys might be going through or deciding to do?
Yeah, I'm always listening. I think it's important to be a listener. So, you know, like the other day, we had something drawn up, but I think, you know, Kai felt more comfortable doing something different, and he expressed it in a good way, and we made a small tweak, and we had a couple of great options on that action, and JT had a great look, and that's good. I love that. You know, I want feedback. I think that's good, and if guys are going to go out and make plays, you know, ultimately they got to be comfortable doing that. So, you know, that's part of it. That's, I think, a coach's job is to ultimately have a plan, but be able to listen to make sure that everybody feels good about that.
How do you like getting seen out of Terry when he's still in the starting role so far this season?
Yeah, Terry's great. Terry will be ready. He'll be ready to play tonight.
What has Marcus Morris meant to the team this season?
He's been really good. He's been our most, you know, consistent from day one with doing what he does best. And I think that's, you know, one of the things we all appreciate about Marcus.
There's a lot of talk early on, like, oh, he had this like hot start, but like you mentioned it, the fact that he sustained that, like, how much has that been sort of like a stabilizing force for the team?
Yeah, I think when you talk about stability, I think that's a great way to phrase it. He's been a guy we all can lean on every single day, you know, which we get. And even when shots don't go in at the same rate as maybe some other nights, you always know that he's going to give every effort to do what he's supposed to do. He's been an excellent presence for our team, and has obviously played great.
Thank you.